Fighters react to UFC 257. The UFC's first pay-per-view of 2021 was a massive night of upsets and big performances. Chief among these was Dustin Poirier's redemptive TKO win over Conor McGregor. The second round beatdown left the MMA community in shambles as fighters and fans alike were blown away. Floyd Mayweather took to Instagram to react to this defeat from Conor. His attack on the Irishman covered all the bases, from calling McGregor a con artist and a bum, to saying that Floyd himself is hated because of racism, and how nobody wants to see Conor fight Manny Pacquiao. Nate Diaz also took a second to poke fun at McGregor's expense, tweeting about all these guys getting finished in the lightweight division. Of course, Jake Paul couldn't help but throw his 2 cents into the situation, whether anybody asked for it or not. He posted a clip to YouTube teasing McGregor and dropping his offer for a boxing match with the Irishman down to $10,000.
Hey, Conor! Hey, Conor! I got $10,000 for you! Cash! Cash, baby! Cash money. Oh, you had $50 million!
It wasn't all negative feedback, though. Mike Perry offered his respect to Conor for taking a fight with someone he knew would be a tough challenge. Cody Garbrandt also chimed in, defending McGregor against people who say that a fight between he and Jake Paul would be close. All in all, it was a crazy night of fights that ended in a moment that will be remembered forever, even if Conor has been turned into a global meme. What did you think of Dustin Poirier's win over Conor McGregor? Khabib taunts McGregor and he fires back. Another person who had something to say about Conor McGregor's loss to Dustin Poirier was lightweight champion Khabib Nurmagomedov. He took to social media to throw shade on his rival, criticizing the former champ's training decisions and questioning his motivation. This was not entirely surprising considering how bitter and personal the rivalry is between these two, and of course, naturally, Conor McGregor took his opportunity at the post-fight press conference to respond.
Also on Twitter, he says, this is what he wrote. He goes, "This is what happened when you change your team, leaving the sparring partners who made you a champion and sparring with little kids far away from reality." Do you have a response to that at all?
My team has been the team since day one. I've not changed any team. It is what it is, you know. Respect the athletes, and that's the character of the man for sure, behind the mask. And whatever, what's he want to do? Does he want to come back or no? Because he's not throwing no leg kicks. You know what I mean? I got up off Dustin. I got up off the ground against Dustin. I turned Dustin. You know what I mean? Look at little pockets of that sequence where he's fights. Like I said, styles make fights. Every fight is a different fight. That's why all this prestige and all that people try and like hold on to. I don't hold on to that. You know what I mean? Whether someone has multiple wins or multiple losses. You know what I mean? Every fight between every man is different. And that's it. Dustin's style just played into it today, and he has the durability, he has experience, and he has that leg kick now in his arsenal, and I'll let Justin keep going. So, but if he wants to have his disrespectful comments, come back and let's go again, man. You know what I mean?
As far as the potential of these two fighting, nothing seems further from the realm of possibility. Dana White himself even admitted that Khabib was likely not fighting again. He revealed that he and the Dagestani spoke after UFC 257, and Khabib had a pretty cold line to say.
The big question is, because those were 2 great wins, was Khabib impressed by anybody? Do we know what he's thinking?
I did talk to Khabib, and he said to me, "Dana, be honest with yourself. You know, I'm so many levels above these guys. I beat these guys, and you know, I don't know. I don't know what but it doesn't sound very positive. So we'll see."
If Khabib is off the table, who would you like to see Conor McGregor fight next? Poirier versus McGregor 3? As much as you want to avoid hyperbole when describing big moments in MMA, it is hard to deny that Dustin Poirier put on a masterful performance in his win over Conor McGregor. He redeemed his 2014 loss to the former champ by executing a meticulous game plan to batter Conor's leg before blasting him with a barrage of strikes to earn the TKO. With the two each having a win over the other, the natural response from some fans has been to push for a rubber match between Poirier and McGregor. Both men spoke after the fight, showing interest in a trilogy. Conor even addressed some of the changes he may make for a third bout with Dustin. He spoke on changing his stance to minimize the effect of the calf kicks, and even potentially using more of a grappling approach.
You know, maybe I'll switch up my game the next time we fight Dustin. Maybe you'll see a grappling side of me the next time me and Dustin go ahead.
Poirier seemed to reciprocate that interest, noting that they are 1-1. Although he says that a fight with Nate Diaz could also be more appealing while Michael Chandler and Charles Oliveira face off against each other.
I mean, I'm sure something will make sense, but just right now, I don't know. You know, me and Conor are 1-1. Nate Diaz got away and likes to talk a lot of shit online. But I just got to go back home and we'll see.
With the current state of the lightweight division, there is virtually no bad matchups you can make. It will be interesting to see how things unfold. How do you want to see the 155-pound division shape out? Close but no cigar. In the build-up to UFC 257, Dana White's war on illegal piracy had everyone on high alert. He made bold claims of having handpicked somebody that he was going to bust as soon as that person posted the link for the weekend's pay-per-view event. He outlined his strategy of watching the Buccaneers' house and tapping his phone like he was starring in an episode of 24. But it seems that this was all for naught. When asked about the fate of this hardened criminal at the post-fight presser, the UFC president said that he did not actually catch this would-be perpetrator. However, he is not giving up on his efforts to catch these thieves one event at a time.
We know you were going after the pirates, the illegal streaming. Any news on that?
Yeah, so let me tell you that story. It's my phone. So the night that I guess it was I did an interview with BT, and then I did I think you asked me at the press conference, right? And you know, I basically said this is what's going to happen. So, and I told you guys that we found the guy, and we were watching him. He put out a statement that night. Said I will not be streaming the McGregor versus Poirier anymore, but I will show you how to buy it legally. And put out this huge statement, and now his whole streaming service has been deleted and is gone, disappeared. One down and a shitload to go.
Leave us a comment below and let us know if you think that this story was real or if Dana White was just making something up.